Hey, shalom, shalom. First of all, we want to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Bashem, or
Ba'ashem,
Kakadash.
Rakadash.
All right, double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone, who rule well, peace and blessings to you fellow brothers, pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. It's your brother Chanak, and I got with me the brother.
Kasaba.
Yeah, the spirit allowed us to get together, to do a show. This is going to be This is going to be a prophecy update night show, 3/15/2023. And it's a lot of things going on, man. It's a new bank out there in Europe, a Swiss bank. Getting news in that it's pretty much let's see if we can get some news on that. It's pretty much going under Credit Suisse or Suisse. Um, right. Let me share my screen. It's a lot of news, but basically another bank, but this is outside of America. So you see how this is going to be a global financial crisis because a lot of these banks depend on other banks. So let me just share it. You can see that, right? Um, Here's some news here. I'm actually going to go to Google and do it in Google and get some news there. Hey, there you go. See, that's what's going on, man. Hey, that's the spirit. Swiss authorities say they will back Credit Suisse after shares plunge. Basically, the the governments are about to take over the banking system, just like out here with the bank. What was the bank? The Silicon Valley Bank. The FDIC came in and seized the bank, and they're assuring the depositors their funds. So this bank out there, Credit Suisse, if I'm pronouncing that right, the the Swiss government is coming and this pretty much going to it's taking over the bank. It's back in the bank because these banks are too big to fail. Pretty much, if they don't do this, that's the complete financial collapse. It's the complete financial collapse. Okay, and we're pretty much in a financial collapse, but you're not really seeing blood in the market, as they say in finance, because the government is coming and saving them. It's pretty much a bailout. But what they're going to do is take over the financial system or issue their own digital currency. Okay, let's read some more. Gold rallies over 1% as Credit Suisse crisis hits risk appetite. Credit Suisse borrows more than 50 billion from Swiss National Bank. Okay, Credit Suisse seriously breached obligations on green seal, whatever that is. It's pretty much it's the same story of what's going on out here in the United States. It first started in the United States, but now all of a sudden, why is it starting to trickle and hit all these different banks? And all and these two governments, America and the Swiss government, they're taking the same measures, which proves that. I mean, let's hit on that. Which proves that it's all a controlled demolition. It's all set up to bring in what the CBDC. Okay, they're going to take over these banks, and then they're going to issue their own digital currency. But they're going to allow it to get out of hand. It's going to be a lot of panic. A lot of people are going to lose a lot of funds, but they're going to be made whole if they go and they accept this digital currency. So, can you get 2 Corinthians 2:11? Unless you have something else.
Just I got one verse real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Bring that out.
Second Esdras 8:50. It says, "For many great miseries
Mm.
shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world."
Yeah, and this is part of the great miseries, man. You people losing your mind, losing your money, which is really a defense. Okay, which you people worship. You worship mammon. The difference between us and this world is our God is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Their god is money. They'll do anything for money. Okay, so when their money is tampered with, they might have so many million in the bank, so many 100,000 in the bank. They've been working for it. That's their nest egg. That's their comfort. When that tanks, they gonna be hurt. Cause if you have $300,000 in the bank, you can't take $300,000 out. It's damn near impossible for you to get $300,000 in cash.
Mm-hmm.
So you're subject to whatever happens to the banking system. Okay, in America and all these other different governments, they're gonna come in and they're gonna save the day, so to speak. See, but what they're not telling you is that's all to get you latched on. All right, so you can receive the CBDC and then ultimately the Karagama. Continue.
It says because they have walked in great pride.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much, that was it on
Okay,
that.
read that again from the top.
Con. Second Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah, you have walked in great pride. You say there is no God. You live,
Mm-hmm.
even if you don't say that, you live like there is no God. You live like, what you're doing in the earth is okay, and it's not okay. Following after, you Israelites following after the modern day Egyptians, being as the Egyptians. Hey, we're 2023, man. It ain't gonna let up, man. And this thing's been we in March already, and March is going. We're gonna be in April, real soon, and March is gonna be the what is it, the month that it started it all. This first bank was the first bank in Silicon Valley. That was a domino. So it hasn't let up. It was 3 banks here in the United States. Not sure if there's any more as far as smaller banks. All right, and now you have this big time Swiss bank, which is very important to the U.S. financial system. Okay, because all these banks work off each other. So this is of course this is a controlled demolition on all these world economies. Because when you go on, let's read that second Corinthians, and let's go get Revelation 13, and we'll start at 11.
Okay.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians, what did you want?
2 and 11.
Okay.
We
Con.
very well know what's going on. Okay, we very well. It's pretty much the Most High just gave us. He gave us the playbook.
Mm-hmm.
He literally gave us the script. We can't tell you, okay, at this time they're gonna do this, and then at this time they're gonna do that. Then it's gonna be this bank. We don't know all that, but we understand there's a controlled demolition going on in the world economy. Okay, you have a lot of these insiders that are already that are bringing these things out. They show you that in their predictive programming, like the 15-minute cities. You can go and watch all these old movies. They had them 15-minute cities. They had them quarantine areas. Okay, Second Ezra 15, where you're not going to be able to move freely. All right, so the scriptures, it gives us the playbook. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of
And
us.
Satan's going to get an advantage over these people. Okay, the adversary, through his physical counterpart Esau, Edom. Okay, starting with Amalek, that's controlling, that's manipulating, that are the wicked banking families of the earth that control all the finances of the earth. And if they control all the finances of the earth, then they can control you. And now they're going to be able to control how you buy and how you sell. Okay, they're moving away from gold. They're moving away from silver. They're moving away from Federal Reserve notes. And it's crazy. Every last one of these nations are moving towards a digital currency. Why is that? Come on, man. All right, this is all prophecy. You Babylonians, you zombies, you can't even see that. So he's gonna get an advantage over you because you have no hedge. Okay, and the only hedge that you can have is Yahweh Bashamal Shah, not gold, not silver. Okay, not cash. They're telling you to get cash out of the bank. And they're gonna blame. Watch when these bank runs start going crazy. They're gonna blame YouTubers for saying get your money out of the bank. Okay, they're gonna blame them and that's going to tighten up more freedom of speech. Okay, go ahead. We're not ignorant of that. That's the cool thing about it. Go ahead.
It says 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
And this is nothing but a device to bring in the digital currency, because he's just not going to bring it. Hey, look, you guys stop using cash. Use this programmable money. It is not even the cash is not even real money, but these people believe that that paper money is actually money, and it's something physical. You're telling them to give up something physical, okay, to receive something digital, that you can't even hold. All right, people ain't gonna just take it. You're gonna have to cause order out of chaos, and that's essentially what you're doing. You cause an order out of chaos. You crash the bank, okay? You bring the scare, then you come in and say, "Hey, look, this thing is getting so out of hand. Us as a government, we gonna say today. Don't even worry. Your money's gonna be there. We're gonna close down the bank. We're gonna absorb that bank. We're gonna absorb all the depositors. Okay, everybody that has money in there, we don't even worry about it. You can take your money out. But what is that going to do? That's going to lead to you have to. You're going to have to accept this digital currency, because that bank is done. They absorb into whatever the Federal Reserve or the Swiss government, their bank. It's going to same thing with Mexico. It's going to be the same thing in Germany. All these nations are going to take the same action, just like the whole 2020 thing. All these nations, they took the same action. They all develop a juicy pop, okay, and they gave you them pops, and they did it in lightning speed. So these things, they already have a lot of these programs already going, like the Jam Dex out there in Jamaica, the Sand Coin out there in what is that? The other island. I forget. I mean, we can always look it up, but it's no biggie. Continue.
Con, was that pretty much
Yeah,
it?
that was pretty much it.
I got the word there for devices. I was just curious.
Okay, that's a spirit. That's a spirit.
Con. The Latin word is noema. It says a mental perception.
A mental perception.
Oh man.
It's all a psychological, as they say, a psyop, a psychological operation. You perceive something. Well, he's pretty much augmented your reality. He's changed your reality. It's all a sleight of hand. It's all manipulation of words. I didn't say that. I said this. You don't even know what he's actually really implying. But he's really telling you. Go ahead.
It says a thought, an evil purpose.
An evil purpose, an evil device. Okay? That's what this is what this is. This is an evil device. They might, like I said, they might just crash this thing this year, and it's a controlled crash. They'll allow certain things to get out of hand, but they're going to take it over. They're not going to allow it could happen. It could happen like that, where everything just crashed, everything goes to zero, jubilee. Right? We don't know, but it's looking like they're going to come in and they're going to absorb all these banks. Okay, and they're going to take over the bank, shut it down. Okay, and then they're going to issue you money from the federal government, or whatever government government that's doing it, whether it's Germany, whether it's Swiss, whether it's America. That's what it's looking like they're going to do. But then they're going to issue out. It's going to get so out of hand that they're going to say, hey, look, you're going to have to take this digital currency. You still have your money. It's still going to work the same. Okay, but fiat is out. You see that the banking sector is collapsed. It doesn't work. It's old. We need to adopt. Okay, we need to adopt these digital currencies where we can control, we can track, where none of these banks can go and do, with predatory lending, and they can, take advantage of, take advantage of them being a bank, and doing underhanded shit.
Right.
Okay.
You got problem reaction solution, order ab KO, that order out of chaos. mind you, the chaos which they've initiated, you know.
And then the order which they initiated too. Just as
Mm-hmm.
we was reading early with that you know,
Oh
I
well,
was
they Salat.
yeah, I was just looking into it just like a couple minutes ago, and then now you know, hey, they're saying, hey, look, we're gonna say today. They're not gonna allow the banks, all these banks, they're not gonna allow all these banks to collapse. I don't feel like they are. Okay, they're gonna take them over. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then to add on to that, because you said they pushing forth that order as well. Well, on the back of the dollar bill, it says Novos Ordo Seclorum.
Yep.
You know, it
Oh,
says
we're knee deep in the N to the W to the O. Okay, they're literally they need this digital current. They need the digital currency to bring it in. Okay, that's really like the final step before the charagma. Okay, go ahead.
it says that which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purposes. Uh, it says the intellect, disposition, mind, device, thought. That's pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, go to Revelation 13 because this is all lead. See, you got a lot of these YouTubers. They're bring like redacted and stuff like that, and you got a whole bunch of them out there that that will tell you about the elite's agenda because I mean the elite are really telling you what their agenda is. They're actually telling you what it is. If you have even two brain cells, most Americans don't even have one. But even if you had two brain cells, you can put all these things together. And people are telling you that's what's happening. Right. But hey, these people are hard of hearing. Okay, and they're comfortable here in Babylon. Get ready for your comforts to be taken away. Oh, like the my lights went out for shit. Damn, they're like the whole day, bro. And that
Damn.
was a really big inconvenience. That was a soup. They had to shut down, the Pete's Coffee Shop, and I'm pretty sure all these other businesses in the area. You lose a lot of money doing that. Okay, you're not able to turn the light on. It's dark. You're not able to, charge your phone. You're not able to, the refrigerator and the stove. That's a real big inconvenience. So get ready for a lot of these inconveniences. Oh, the world, to the economic to the forum. They said that this year, 2023, they deemed it a year of poly crisis.
Oh man.
Poly means many. So
Yeah, yeah.
not only the financial sector is going to go down, but hey, you can have cyber attacks. Okay, you're going to have heavy inflation. You're going to have famines. You're going to have uproars. It's going to be, 2020 would that's going to be people are going to be dying to go back to 2020. That was a that hey 2020 was a cakewalk. That was like
Mm-hmm.
if you bugged out 2020, man, you need to repent and you need to pray to the Lord, man, for more faith.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Daniel the 12th chapter, we can read that, but read that.
You want me to start at 11?
Yeah, start at 11.
Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb.
Yeah, this is that dragon which had his the beast, the dragon that had his deadly wound healed, which is the Roman Empire coming back in through NATO, the EU, and America.
Mm.
They're coming back up in the earth. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and he spake as a dragon.
Okay, he had two horns like a lamb. That's their political,
Mm-hmm.
how
Parties.
they rule politically through a right and a left. Out here in America, you have the Democrats and the Republicans. So there's like almost like a form of okay, we're against each other, and we're against those that way, that lifestyle. We're against those type of rules. We want this, and then it's like a big political fight, but it's two wings of the same bird.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, the bird is gonna go. The bird is gonna go in the same direction because wherever the wings are at. So the wing might turn right a little bit, it go right a little bit, but the wings might turn left and it go left a little bit. But it's the same bird. Okay, it's not going to fight against each in a sense. It's not going to kill each other. One wing is I don't want to fly. No, so there it's pretty much It's all a big scam. That's a device. That's one of those devices. The way that he rules, it makes it seem like you have a voice, and that's the thing. The democratic way, where we vote in who we want, our leaders. You ain't voting in shit, okay? The very leader that's placed out in front of you, that's a puppet that they brought from the underworld, okay? A young leader, okay? They already bred them. You can watch the Amazon series Utopia, and you'll know what I mean. Okay, they already breeding these people. Okay, they probably already got chips inside of them, controlling them. Okay, look at Biden. You telling me that's not a Manchurian candidate? You got to go watch that. I got to go watch that movie again, Manchurian
Con.
Candidate. Okay, but he spake as a dragon, because meanwhile, all right, it seems like he's a lamb, which is a very docile creature, but he's really speaking as a dragon, which is a very vicious and fierce animal, going into them draconian laws, like the 15-minute city. Cleveland, Ohio, is supposed to be the first 15-minute city that they're setting up. So when the scriptures talk about that you should desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, we see how it's being set up. They're thinking, Esau, his mind's thinking, we're gonna create all these little cities, we're gonna bunch all these people in, and you ain't gonna be able to get out of the city unless you have credentials. They're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
drones flying everywhere, and then the so-called police that are outside these districts, they're gonna stop you. They're gonna check your credentials. Ultimately, they're gonna check your chip. This is what Esau thinks. He's getting ready to set up, but it's not gonna work. It's gonna fail. Keep going.
It says, and he exerciseth all power of the first beast before him.
Because they have the same political system.
Yeah.
The plebeians and the patricians. Okay, the left and right paradigm. It's the same thing, but they had all these draconian laws, which was to take more of the rights of the people. Now it's not only to take your rights, but to actually take your soul. Actually, monitor inside of you. No more is it external monitoring. Do this, do that. Now they want to be able to get inside you, monitoring under the skin. They speak about it. They talk about it. Okay, through what? A micro C hip. Okay, but they have to bring in. They understand that money is pretty much how nations, work. You need money. It's buying and selling, transactions. Okay, so if they take control of the money, they pretty much take control of you, because if you didn't have any money, you can't do shit. You literally can't do nothing. You don't have you don't have land that was passed down to you, right? You don't have 30 acres of land that was passed down to you, and a house built that was passed down from you from generation to generation. Okay, and skills that were passed down from you from generation to generation. Carpentry and butchering animals, and you don't have flocks. You don't have a vineyard. You don't have beehives. Okay, you don't have rare earth minerals. Okay, if you had land, you'll have those things, but you don't have that land. You don't have goats. You don't have wives. You don't have children to work the land. So what do you have? You have an apartment or a condo, or maybe you so-called bought a home, but you work a 9 to 5, or maybe you have a business of your own, okay, or you do some type of contracting. And what do? You work to receive what? Federal Reserve notes, whether it's digital currencies, or digital payments, but ultimately Federal Reserve notes. And what do you do with that Federal Reserve notes? That's how you live. If you want to buy a blanket, what do? You take Federal Reserve notes, you go down to a place that sells blankets, and then you buy it. They make money, which funds them, and you get that blanket, which makes you comfortable. Or you need a couch, you go down to the furniture store. How do you buy that? You don't say, hey, look, I got a goat. Do you want this goat? I can give you this goat, and then I can trade that couch. No, it doesn't work like that. You need Federal Reserve notes. So the The system's already set in place to where you're already a debt slave. So now it's gonna be even deeper. Now he gonna take the physical money out of your hand. You ain't gonna be counting on them blues no more. You niggas with the blues and the money phone, you ain't gonna have the money phone no more. You gonna have a digital ID with a digital bank with a digital currency.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if you get out of line, your credit what is it called? Your not your credit score, but your what's the other one? The one they have in China.
Uh,
Help
is it
me
a
out.
social credit score?
Social. There you go. The water. Your social credit score is going to stop you from participating in certain activities. So you have to be a good boy. This is how they're going to control you. And if they give you money, a UBI, Universal Basic Income, you can only spend it on what they tell you can spend it on.
Oh man.
So if you went over your meat capacity, you can't have meat this month, nigga. You need to go eat some bugs. You can get you a bug burger. This is what this devil is really. This is what he's doing, and he owns all the farms. He owns all the land. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah,
It
and this
says,
is why we need a savior, man. This is we already catching hell,
yeah.
but he coming. Hey, we gotta read Revelation 12:12. Okay, but go ahead.
Mm-hmm. It says, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
Right, which is this system, which pretty much he's gonna have that mark as well. That's gonna be part of that worshiping. Okay, when it comes down to the wire, go ahead.
And he doth great wonders.
And how does he make you worship it? Well, he went around the whole world, okay, toppling all the monarchies and setting up, okay, democratic republics. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Yeah, his missile technology, and that when he did that, it was NATO. Um, I forget exactly what year it was, but when NATO they bombed, it was somewhere Eastern Europe. They made fire come down from heaven. That never happened before. A man was never able to make fire come down from heaven. They even show you that with Hiroshima and Nagasaki with the atomic bombs. Esau's the only one that actually dropped nuclear missiles on somebody. Now they were atomic, they weren't nuclear in a sense, but they were in that same category. Okay, go ahead. I'm
It
sorry, they were nuclear, but they were atom. It was an atom bomb. It's a little different technology. It's not as powerful, but it's still powerful to where all the other nations they pretty much bowed under him. Okay, that was part of his miracles. Okay, because prior to that, the only one who made fire come down from heaven was the Most High himself or one of his servants.
mm-hmm.
Okay, man didn't have that technology or have that power. He has power on the left hand side to work these miracles. Go ahead.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by
And
the
deceive
means.
them that dwell on the earth. And this is what he's doing. This is all a big game. Is to deceive you. This is not for your benefit. This is all for your detriment to get you into this MOTB system. You people should have already saw this a mile away, but you don't even see it. Even now, you don't
Mm-hmm.
even see it. Okay, and we're one step, like literally, we're one step closer to the CBDC and then the Charagma. Two steps to the Charagma, one step to the CBDC. Because you can't have the Charagma without the CBDC. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, just like in the days of Noah, they gonna see what's going on once it's already too late.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, when it's actually raining. When it's actually raining, because at first you know how the Most High the little rain when you outside and it might look like it's raining, it might not look like it's raining, whatever,
Mm.
right? But you start feel you might feel something on your head or something. I mean, what's that?
Yeah,
Like, is there a rain? You look up, you don't really see nothing. You like, man, I thought, oh, it's just whatever.
yeah,
And then you
yeah.
like, man, what is this something? And then you start like, oh shit. And then it start really drizzling.
Oh man,
Just that little drizzle. So I can only imagine these people's head because during that time, that was like you're bugged out saying some shit like that. That was against science of that time. You telling me that water is gonna come from the sky? You bugged out, Noah. They was joking. Probably, take water, spit it in the air, and let it fall down. Is that it? Is the water coming down?
niggas, man.
You already know, bro. You already know. So when that drizzle started, you like, oh shit, what's that? And then it started. When that if you ever been like when it really rains, I mean it hits, especially you go down south or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where it's just like it's pounding. The Lord opened up the opened up the heavens and let it just rain. So
Yeah.
hey, people bugging out. Where Noah at? They running.
Oh man.
Noah he tucked away him and his family. Hey, it's time. Lord shut that door, man. You gonna say something?
Yeah, I thought it was a scripture where basically it say the Lord had emptied. I don't know if it's applying to that, but emptied out the heavens.
Okay, that might be it,
It's
or
probably
with the
I was
chariot.
probably concerned. Yeah, concerning the
Yeah,
chariots,
yeah,
but
with the
you
chariot.
can only imagine though, like you talking about the rain. As heavy as we've seen rain, like you can only imagine how even much harder the rain was coming down.
Oh yeah, and
Oh
that
man.
was just a forerunner to what's how the nuclear missiles are gonna come, because that's gonna be the modern day rain, because it's gonna be raining instead of water, it's gonna be raining fire.
Mm-hmm.
The scriptures say what 200 million, so that's gonna blot out the whole sky, man. Because people seen missiles fall. Even videos of like missiles
Yeah,
falling, right? Like you'll see one or two missiles or some missiles being shot off. Okay, it does some damage and shit. Okay, even the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, boom, boom. But the Earth is big, right? But you ain't never seen the whole arsenal of every missile, every ICBM missile ever created, fly in one direction. You ain't never seen that. So people they let me come on, man. You telling me NATO, the European nations, you telling me that they're going to turn on America and they're going to shoot their missiles? No, you're an idiot. You're saying Iran is going to shoot all their missiles at America. You're saying Russia's going to shoot all their missiles. We don't. And then it's not like these nations actually tell you how many missiles they're making. You see what I'm saying? There's reports of oh, Russia only has this amount of nuclear missiles. America only has about this, and China only has. That's some bullshit. Yeah, nation ain't gonna tell you how much what they man. Come on, they doing shit. And so there's things that are with it classified.
mm.
Okay, like the UFO that was classified until a couple years ago. They didn't bring all that information out, but when the leaders, questions that were arise to the leaders act like it was crazy, but they already had classified documents. They couldn't classify it yet. There's certain things in the government that you can't speak about. Okay, if they're classified, they have to be declassified. If you speak about something, are you part of the government and you speak about classified shit, you gon' they gonna put you to death.
Yeah, that's like a capital offense, no?
Yeah, that's a treason, all type, bro. You gonna get put to death, okay? Because that was not supposed to be relayed. That's top secret information. You pretty much cause a national security. You cause national security, a loss of national security. Okay, so everything that's classified is classified until it's declassified. Then you can speak about it openly and freely. But certain things you can't speak about. So you telling me America has only so many nuclear missiles? Russia only has so many nuclear missiles? Okay, come on, man. There's talks that Iran got underground cities worth of fucking missiles, man. Right, and that's all. That's all the working of the Lord. Those are Yahweh Shai's missiles, man. Go ahead.
It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to which he had power to do in the sight of the beast,
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Yeah, that's the Roman Empire coming back up. So this whole this new system being set up, and what do you know? All these nations are adopting the way that the Edomites rule, the Edomites run their economy. China's adopting a digital currency. Why is that? That's Edomite shit.
Mm-hmm.
The Chinese didn't come up with that. Goes to show you who really runs this earth, man. The wicked elite. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, so you pretty much, meaning they're not gonna actually kill you upright, like okay, worship, but they're setting up a system in which you're gonna pretty much die if you don't, okay, play ball. Okay, you're gonna pretty much die.
Right, your
You're gonna be
livelihood.
you're gonna be left out. All right, you're not gonna be able to participate and just going to the grocery store or being able to work, being able to fund, even get UBI, being able to work, being able to live. Okay, that's the system of control, and he's doing that via, okay, the digital currency. Okay, go ahead.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
So hey, just like the bank out here in the Silicon Valley Bank, those were rich people. They got M's. One account might have 10 million or 8 billion. They were dealing with billions of dollars. So that's the rich. You think these rich people that have this 30 billion or 5 billion, 2 billion, 100 million. You think when the financial system collapsed and the government takes over these banks and say, hey, look, if you want to keep those billions, you're gonna have to turn to the digital currency. You don't think they're gonna do that?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have no choice. We all gonna go. I was talking to the brother earlier. We all gonna be using those digital currencies. Okay, first it's gonna start off on your app on your phone, and then it's gonna turn. They're gonna say, hey, look, you need to put it inside of you. That's our cutoff.
That squeeze.
That's squeeze, baby.
Yeah, man, that squeeze. He coming super subtle. Well, that like we just read, two horns and spoke as a lamb. You
No,
know,
two horns like a lamb and
oh,
spoke as
two
a
horn,
dragon.
so like, two horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon. Cause behind every, he's what though an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, yet in his heart was full of, I don't know if I'm saying it right. But basically, he's saying things that sound good,
Right.
but really behind the scenes, it's all an evil intent. Like we were going into that word device, that evil thought. The scriptures say he can't go to sleep unless he he think about doing mischief.
Yeah.
And what does he think about? How to further push you people, all right, in that tight squeeze. If you do it subtle, well, I know brothers bring up the analogy of the frog. If you put the frog in just hot water, it's gonna jump out. But if you put it in some cool water and you turn it, you turn on the heat, or it don't got to be water, but you suddenly just let it go, then hey, but it's all about that. It's all about that subtlety, that squeeze.
Yeah, and that's what because the dragon is also a serpent,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh yeah,
And
sure.
what's one of the two ways that a serpent can kill you? It can kill you by venom, but
Mm-hmm.
then it can kill you by squeezing the life out of your ass. They call those constricting serpents. So that's what he's doing. He's squeezing the life out of you Americans,
Mm-hmm.
little by little, just tight. Because what the snake does, it doesn't just squeeze you to death like that. what it does, it starts squeezing you slowly, and when you
Mm-hmm.
take a breath, it'll squeeze it even more. So it'll wait for you to take a breath, and then it'll squeeze more to where you get a shorter breath, to
Oh
where then you
man.
can't even fucking breathe. The next breath, you can't even breathe no more because he constricted your lungs.
Yeah,
So
it's
your
too late.
lungs
He got
can't
you.
expand anymore. Now he about to swallow you whole,
Oh
head first.
man.
So it's all. Hey, that's why we read we're not ignorant of his devices. He's
Mm-hmm.
coming down upon the whole world. Okay, yeah, finish that, and then
Con.
get Revelation 12.
Your pa. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in
That
their
eventually
foreheads.
that's where it's going.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly play by play what's going to happen. I feel also there's going to be a extraterrestrial so-called attack. He gonna fake an extraterrestrial. He's been probing you, American, and letting you know that there's some shit in the sky that we don't know of. So he gonna fake some shit, some Project Bloombeam type shit. So it's gonna be a different spirit. And bro, just think if there's gonna be a different spirit in the earth if it was widely accepted that there were aliens. If it was widely accepted and people saw actual chariots, the Most High might bring chariots. There's a story about that in Apocrypha where the Lord, showed chariot for so many days. So just think, and you got video cameras now, so it's gonna be. Back then they didn't have video cameras, so whatever you saw, and you can't play it back. But what happens when everybody sees it? It might be in there for what? Hey, the Lord could do it 30 days or whatever, 2 months on some District 9 type shit. People gonna bug the hell out. All right. It's gonna be a wild ride, baby. It's a time like no other, man. All right, this is why, hey, we're constantly warning the people. We're bringing out the exact same scriptures. We keep bringing out Revelation 13. Okay, let's bring out Revelation 12, because this is pretty much Esau coming down on the world, destroy. Oh, he already hit you people with the juicy pops. You people got his medicina all in your veins. Hey, and when he turned on that Cinco J head, okay, when he turned them things up, them frequencies, hey, people gonna just be dropping dead, just like they show you that in the movie.
Cell.
Okay,
Is
I
it?
didn't see that one yet,
Yeah, con.
but that's a good one. I seen like the previews to that, a little bit of that, but
Mm-hmm.
also the what is it? It's like a British spy movie. Damn,
Mm-hmm.
right at the tip of my tongue. The but basically, it was a scene. It was with what's
James
James?
Bond.
No, it's not James Bond.
Okay.
Not James Bond. But they show you that last James Bond.
Yeah,
They
yeah, yeah.
they talk about the bioweapons. Oh, there you go. They talk about that, the bioweapon.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But the other one, the Kingsman, I think it's called King,
Mm.
where they gave everybody like a certain SIM card. Free, they handed out free SIM cards, big tech company. And then when they turned them bitches on, they did like a code or whatever. Everybody bugged out and started wanting to fight each other and kill each other, or some zombie type shit. So they show you a lot of this in their movies, man. So it's going to just be one big event after the next, one crisis after the next, and that's all going to lead into Revelation 13, 16. Okay, but let's read Revelation 12 and 12, and then if we got anything else, you know what I mean?
Okay, con. Well, if I could just read this precept real quick, since I
Uh,
had quoted it, I just gotta bring it out, man. I don't feel right
God,
not bringing it out. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
go, yeah, brother, break it down.
Oh man. Hey, so going back into that how he speaks sweetly with his lips. Well, hey, Biden got on live, man. He started telling people, you don't gotta worry, it's all safe. When the scriptures say, when he shall say peace and say, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child. This man is telling you completely opposite of what the Lord is telling you. This man's telling you, he's giving you that that deception, man. He's juicing y'all up, man. He's deceiving. He's literally deceiving you, you know, because no lie is of the truth. All this man is doing is he's deceiving you. He's lying to you. But guess what? With his with his true intentions are, the prophets are putting this nigga on blast. But he still got you people in the chokehold in that deception. Because we was just going into that deception, and you know, he's buttering you up. You know, we know how to talk to you. You know, we know how to make you feel at ease. You know, he might give you a few stimmies, you know, calm you down, get you, like you was bringing up how the serpent, it'll when it feel you take that breath, then it'll squeeze a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, man.
But you won't even realize it's happening. You getting buttered up the whole time. You are the meal. You getting buttered up. You don't even know you the meal that's getting ready to get cooked.
Oh, like the what is it? Like Little Red Robin Hood, the story of
Yeah,
Little Red Robin
yeah,
Hood and the witch,
yeah.
and she's in the forest or whatever, and then she's at the witch's house, and was like, yeah, go get them carrots and get
That's
them
these
tomatoes,
people.
and a big ass pot, season it up, like what, and then start feeding the girl, start feeding her, plumping her up, giving
Yes,
her
bro.
candy and shit. Oh, what are you cooking? Oh my god, you just eating the candy. You not even, you just worried about the pleasure. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
eating all this candy. You in a state of pleasure. Meanwhile, the witch is literally getting ready to cook your ass. And just plumping you up, getting ready for that meal. And you help see you chopping up
You
the
help,
carrots,
yeah, yeah,
what I mean, dicing up the stew. You know, you oh,
yeah,
this
yeah,
this is really good. Yeah, put that salt in there. Like, where what you go, where the meat at? Oh, don't even worry about that. I got that covered.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And you over there fattening
It's
it
the
up.
furthest thing from your mind too.
You
You,
don't think that this devil will do this, man.
yep, yep.
You don't think that this devil gets down like this. Okay? But you're gonna soon find out that this devil, he's the devil. Okay. Esau Edom. The scriptures tell us about that. But you know what? It's not um given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and that's a mystery who the devil is, which is it's pretty much clear. But the Most High, He's blinded the minds of the rest because they're eating the candy. Esau gave him the candy, and pretty much the Lord has used Esau to fatten you people up, to get you ripe, ready for the slaughter. Okay, so he's doing all these deceptions, and you can't even see it because you love him so much. Go ahead, read that.
Yeah. Revelation 12 and 12.
Con.
It's Revelation 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Yeah, woe to you people.
Mm-hmm.
Destruction is coming. All right, and these collapse. If you ask the average everyday American, especially you ask the average everyday Jake, which Jake ain't got no money in the bank any regardless. But if you ask the average everyday American, man, you know, they don't know what the hell is going on. All right, and they getting ready to lose. They getting ready to lose all them hundreds of thousands. A lot of Esau. You already know Esau. He gonna kill himself when he lose all that money. He gonna kill himself. He gonna kill his family. People gonna just be jumping off buildings and shit. The elect, bro. My servant shall rejoice.
Yeah, yeah, for
Shall
sure.
weep and mourn, man. Okay, go ahead.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
Yeah, great. This is great wrath because he's getting ready to take your livelihood. All right, which is your money. Okay, which is his money. Those are his
Mm-hmm.
dollars.
Right.
You on his system. He don't look at you as you. He don't look at you people like you are. Human. Like you gotta say so. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You're so busy of getting your next dopamine hit, right? You're so busy scrolling on your feed, your Instagram feed, or your you on TikTok right now. There's shit, maybe a billion people right now just scrolling on TikTok, if not more. Their whole mind is occupied on TikTok. You got a billion people on YouTube. You got a billion people on Instagram, and they all circling and going from one app to another. When they're done there, they want to hear something from there. They done there, then they want to. Then they're hungry. They're gonna put a hot pocket in the oven, or not the oven, the microwave. Put a hot pocket in the microwave. Get you some chips, or okay, let's go out. Let's go out to Applebee's, and while you're on Apple, going to Applebee's, the man he listened to sports highlights, or he might have a phone right there in the front with the video of the game playing. The woman, she on Instagram, or shopping online. The kids, they playing fucking video games on the phone. They're on the tablet. So the majority of the people are occupied in folly, man. Okay, their mind is not thinking about what are the elites doing. They don't even know that there are elites. They think the richest man on earth is Bill Gates or something like that, or Warren Buffett, Elon Musk. They think that's as high as it goes. Okay, not understanding, they don't understand shit. But it's gonna be too late when them burgers stop coming, them fries stop coming, that chicken stop coming, them pork chops stop coming, them hash browns stop coming, them eggs stop coming, that milk stop coming, that flour, that bread stop coming. All your condiments, you ain't gonna have no more mayo and ketchup and mustard and barbecue sauce. You're not gonna have no more Pepsi. And people need, bro. There's people on the earth that actually need that. That's like a drug to them. Oh, you should watch the if you haven't already watched it, my 600-pound life. It's a lot of people out. That's pretty much your average everyday American.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
go ahead.
It says, "For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
Yeah, he has his magicians and shit, his priests on the left hand side, and they're conjuring up things. The Most High tells them certain things, just like Balaam and Balak. Okay, just like the king of Babylon, they were given visions of the end. Okay, just like Pharaoh. Pharaoh was told what? Pharaoh was told that he was going, pretty much the Lord's going to take him out. Okay, let my people go.
Mm-hmm.
And did he do it? No. So they're actually seeing things and hearing things, and they know, okay, we gotta hurry it up. Operation Warp Speed. They're seeing, oh, the chairs, hey, the chairs is, they working on their ass. Esau, he's the prince of the air, so he sees what's going on out there in the skies. Okay, and he knows about the prophecy of the elect waking up. So he's trying to move with haste before the elect get woken up. But you can't stop it, Esau. This is all a sign of your destruction. You happen to do this. This proves that you're the devil. And here it is. We've been speaking about it from our apostle elders on down for years about what you're getting ready to do, and you actually doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You actually bring it in. You would think that it will be another way. He would be like, what, we gonna sidestep the prophecy. He's still doing it. Okay, because the prophecy cannot be broken. You're going to implement this RFID, MHIP, MC hip. Okay, was you done with that?
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'll just read these last two. You want me to grab something?
Now go ahead, read them.
Okay. In the last two verses after I've read how an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, back in Ecclesiasticus 12 and now 17, it says, "If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first."
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
That's Esau. You
He
was
gonna
you
be
was
right there.
you was trusting this damn devil. You was trusting him. You put your heart, your mind into him. You thought he was your buddy, and then here it is. Adversity come. That nigga there first. Go ahead. It's gonna say how is he gonna be? Go ahead.
Hey, that prop what you was saying earlier, you know, that problem reaction solution,
Yep.
you know. Oh man. It says, and though he pretend to help thee,
So he
yet
pretend to help thee.
oh my gosh.
He pretend the nigga pretending. Every time he get up there, every time a Edomite get up and speak, he pretending. It's in his spirit. He can't help it. It's no, Jake. When Jake lie, you like, oh damn, in the back of your mind, I'm lying, cap it, basically. Jake lying. Esau, his lying is the truth. So him lying to you, that's perfectly normal. That's not like he doesn't look at that as a bad thing.
Right.
That's a good thing. Okay? Because he has, in his mind, he has a right to lie to you. You're nobody. You're under him. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, yet shall he so like I'm in deep thought about this nigga, man. This is the devil. It says, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
Mm-hmm.
It says, he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
Yeah, he go, bro. He go, here, you through now. Now he shake like, look at this nigga, man. He believed everything I said. Now you finished. You see what I'm saying?
That's a cold nigga, man.
He cold. That's the Lord on the left hand side, man. That's the Lord. Hey, that's the Lord serving on the left hand side, doing his will. Mm-hmm. I've created all things, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Okay, said Yahweh Shemon Shai.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, it's so cold because once our people realize the devil that he is, it's literally too late. It's already too late. He got you.
And then once you realize he's the devil, he's even more of a devil than you actually thought.
Well, it said he won't be satisfied with blood.
This dude, man, that's why, man, when the Lord give us that power, fucking wrap our hands around your neck, man. Well, the scriptures say that you're not going to receive any mercy because you have not shown any mercy. So just think about all the shit you done, Esau. You know you wouldn't want that to happen to you, but that's gonna be done to you times infinity, man. We gonna complete. I was walking home earlier. I think I was going on a walk and I was seeing an Edomite woman, and she was finished, man. You could tell she was on drugs and shit, and she was just looking wild. I'm like, damn, Esau looking bad, and she wasn't like super old. You could tell she was maybe in her later 20s, but you could tell like she been on the streets. You know what I mean? She went back to that cave woman state. So I was like, damn, Esau, you're not gonna be looking like you are now in the kingdom. You're gonna be in that Edomite would look like a supermodel compared to how you Edomites gonna be looking like in the kingdom. You're gonna go back to your original state, that grunting and the caveman and the hair growing everywhere and just completely Jake bugged out of it. You see Jake just bugged out of his mind. He was just looking at the nigga like, oh my God. But Esau, when Esau is through, he really done. So I'm like, damn, that's how all the Edomites gonna be. All you top Edomites, you're gonna be done out there, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. We gonna shake our head at you. We're gonna be shaking our head. We're gonna bring our children and say, look, those are the Edomites. See, which we ain't gonna have to do that, but they gonna know, but we gonna say it anyway. Those are the Edomites, those are the devils, those are the demons of the earth. You pick that rock up, throw it at them. And they gonna have perfect aim too. Hit them in the head. Wow. Wait, hold on. You did that to us?
Yeah.
No, so we're the bad. We haven't even did shit, and we're the bad guy. But that's Jacob. We literally get blamed for everything.
Yeah.
We didn't even do it, but we get blamed. Okay. Was that it on that?
Yeah, that was it.
Get Jeremiah 30:7.
Okay.
Okay. Because the elect is going to be delivered from all these things. We're speaking about all these collapse. We want the bank to collapse. Hey, man, look, we ain't got shit here anyway. And the sooner the later, our comforts are going to get tested. Like yesterday, The power was off for damn near a whole half a day at least. And I was like, damn, I'm not even prepared. You know what I mean? I had a little bit of candles and shit like that, but I was like, shit. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't even do anything. My phone about to die. I couldn't do it. I was like, you know what? Let me just do some little bit of stretching. And I'm just gonna take my ass to bed. I gotta push everything from work. I gotta push it back, you know. But hey, we gonna our covers are gonna be tested. But see, we gonna have patience in that day, and the Lord, He gonna make supplication in that day. You people, you gonna be bugging the hell out because you ain't got your bacon, eggs, and cheese. You don't have your Big Mac. You don't have your curly fries. Okay, you don't have your soda. You don't have your juice. Okay, you don't have your gym. A lot of people, they need to go to the gym. That's like damn near the club. The gym is damn near the club, bro. You
For sure.
actually have a better chance of picking up somebody at the picking up a woman at the gym than the club. So the gym is damn near a club. They dress pretty much the same, no clothes. I haven't been to a gym in years. You know what I mean? That shit demonic.
Yeah, I tried it, bro. That shit was too much, bro. I canceled my shit, bro. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
that shit demonic, bro.
You know,
Not saying brothers that go to the gym, there ain't nothing wrong, but I'm just, you know what I
yeah,
mean. It's everybody got a different spirit.
yeah. I was just about to say, if your spirit can deal with it, hey, you know.
Not saying I'll never go back to a gym. Who knows? But as it stands, But with all that saying, people need that's like a form of therapy. Okay, they need that to work out, and it's not just working out. So it's not about the actual workout, because you can work out at home. You can do body weight. You can get dumbbells. You know what I mean. It's the social aspect of working out. You know what I mean. So that the attention that you get,
Yeah.
that's all a boost. That's all a boost of energy. So people ain't gonna have that.
Or
All
they
right.
drugs.
Oh, they ain't gonna have it. Oh man, the drugs.
They nigga just told me today. He said, man, he trying to ask me for health advice. I'm like, bro, to be honest, bro, you probably just gotta quit smoke. He like, bro, I can't stop. He like, I feel like the weed, that's the only thing that keep me sane. I'm going through da-da-da-da. That's the only thing. I'm like, oh, he gonna be through when he can't have that thing.
Yeah.
You know?
But hey, just like you said, the drugs. He can't give it up. That's what he said. He can't give that up. So what happens? What happens when it ain't there no more?
Done.
You see what I'm saying? You done. You gonna do whatever it takes to get that.
Oh man.
You're gonna be hot. You're gonna be irritable. You're gonna hate life, because now you're gonna have to face reality. You're gonna have to face those demons. You're not gonna be able to drown yourself in drugs, drown yourself in alcohol, or the alcohol. When the alcohol stops, hey, the alcohol stops. Hey, bro, we moving on. Right. Fuck it,
bro. That's very interesting. The spirit had to go like this. Esau will get to tempt these people based off of their addictions. Now I was watching that movie, The Black Knight. The nigga Nolte, he was so much of a drunk that it was like three men. They came and they grabbed his drink and they dropped it in the shit, and he was literally about to pick back up his shit and drink his shit. Martin Lawrence, who played in the movie, he stopped them, but it just goes to show you how when somebody is super addicted to something and it get taken from them, they're willing to compromise their integrity on whatever level needed to put them back in that comfort zone of those habits, those demonic habits.
Yeah, once the drugs or some substance got you that far, you damn near you already gave it your integrity. So you willing to do it all. That's why you have these people on the street that just a $5 hit of something, of the Fenty. Damn. They'll do anything. They'll actually turn to homosexual acts, Jake, for $5.
Oh, they show you in that one movie.
Bro, I'm not lying. This shit is real life.
That shit real life though. Yeah, that's cool.
This is real life. So how much more the American? So you see how you see how the MOTB system is going to be set up, and these people are going to take it because all their pleasures are getting ready to be taken away from them, and they're hooked on it. Pretty much Esau over these years, he fattened you up. He was the witch that fattened you up with all the candies, all those different stories and stuff. They all had, spiritual meaning behind them. You know what I mean? Like they're all allegorical. Even like the story of the three pigs and the wolf, and the wolf that blew down the house of straw, right? And then you had the house of I want to say sand, and then you have the house of, I want to say, was it stone?
You like stone or bricks?
Yeah, bricks. The house of bricks, and he wasn't able to blow down that house. Why? Because it was a solid foundation. Just like in the scriptures, it all goes really back to the scriptures. Everything goes back to the scriptures. Matthew the 7th chapter, the man who built his house upon a rock, and then you have the man who built his house upon sand. Okay. So Esau, he's been fattening these people up, giving them pleasures for years, generations, years. And now he gave you all this. He opened it up, freedom, 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 right? You bit the bait and you thought you were free in America. Oh, we the freest country. Freedom, 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 freedom. Now all your freedoms are being taken away. Take that away. Take this away. Take that away. Now you want that freedom back? You want it? Okay, take this now. You need to do this. You need to do now. You need to jump through who? Well, you addicted now. You can't say no. You do anything to get that life back. You want to travel. That's you addicted to the standard American diet. Your French toast, eggs, bro. There's people that wake up every morning on the hour and they hungry as shit. Really, it's the parasites, but they need the toast, they need the butter, they need the sugar, they need the jam, they need the eggs, they need the bacon, they need the sausage, they need the biscuits, they need the pancakes, they need the French toast, they need the English muffins. Coffee. They need the coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, you say coffee out. You people are, brother. Read that.
God. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
We just getting started. Okay. We just getting started. All these things, all these pleasures are getting ready to be taken away. Okay, your coffee, your soda, all right, your sugar, your honey. Ain't gonna be no more fucking honey. Okay, your bread ain't gonna be no more bakeries. Ain't nobody gonna be baking bread. Okay, your rice, you ain't gonna be able to eat rice no more. So you like going to eat sushi? All the sushi shops gonna be shut down. Amen gonna go back to Japan.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you like the Korean barbecue and shit? All that shit gonna be shut down. You ain't even you. It's gonna be 2 months you haven't tasted beef. You used to eat that shit every day. Okay, beef stir fry. You used to go get the chicken sandwich. You love chicken sandwiches. You love the hamburgers. That was your favorite food. Hot dogs. You put the relish and the mustard and the sauerkraut and the onions. Every time you bite it, you would just feel so amazing. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to take no woman on a date. You women ain't gonna be able to speed date and have men buy you all the, it's gonna be non-existent. You're gonna be eating that Fenty belt, that Gucci bag. Okay, if it's not a knockoff shit, go ahead.
It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble. But that is going to be Esau's trouble and the other nation's trouble as well. Go ahead.
But he shall be saved out of it.
But the elect of the nation of Israel will be saved out of this trouble. The Most High, He going to shorten the time. The desires, the wicked desires of Esau's heart, the 15-minute cities, the different lockdowns, the mandatory this, the mandatory that, the implementation of this, the implementation of that. Okay, false flag there, false flag over there, here. The Most High is going to save Jacob, the elect of Jacob, from all these different things. He's going to save him from the famine. He gonna save him from the pestilence. He gonna save him from the wild beasts, and then ultimately he gonna save him from the weapons of the Lord's indignation. Okay, those things, all these things are prepared for the wicked. So you have to have that in mind, that all these things that are coming to the earth, they're actually prepared for the wicked. They're not prepared for the elect. They're not
That's right.
prepared for the righteous. The righteous is going to be delivered out of these things. Get Joel 5.
Done.
Start at
Let's see.
7.
Despise not the chastening.
No. I kind of want to. Okay, start at 12 and read down.
Okay. Oh, okay. Kind of. Job 5:12. It says, "He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise."
Right,
Oh, yeah, that's the
Esau.
spirit.
So your enterprise, your so-called Novus Ordo Seclorum, you're not going to fulfill it. Okay, these different like going into the 15-minute cities, and your plans of the new order, and you should own nothing, be happy. You're not gonna succeed. Okay, the Most High is gonna stop you. Go ahead.
Kind of. Also going into that word, it's the same thing. It says thought, plan, purpose, invention.
It's the same thing. Yeah, the same thing.
It says, "He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong."
Yeah, because here it is. You're the crafty of the earth, but the Most High is more craftier than you, dummy. Okay, so you think you setting up trap. Here it is. You got a trapper trapping animals, but the whole time while he's trapping animals, there's a higher power trapping him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in this case, the animals are the people, starting with Jake. We're the prey. Okay, well, the Lord he compares men as cattle or beasts. We are creatures, right? It said that the serpent was wiser than, or was more subtle than any beast of the field. Meaning it was talking about people. Okay, go ahead.
They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night.
Keep going.
But he saveth the poor from the sword.
See that he saveth the poor from the sword. And who is the sword? Esau, Edom. Go ahead.
From their mouth and from the hand of the mighty.
There you go. So the Most High is going to save Jacob. Okay, go ahead.
So the poor hath hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Jump down.
Okay.
Jump down to verse 19. Okay. No. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, that's all good.
Job 5:17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
Despise not thou the This is all chastening. Mm-hmm. Everything that we're going through right now, all it is chastity. Okay, Esau is being used to chasten us. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, "For he maketh sore and bindeth up."
So the Lord, he gave us them deadly sores, but through the preaching of the word and the Holy Spirit, we've been getting bound up. Okay, the Lord's been healing. That's the healing ointment. And not all Israel have received that healing ointment. They still got them open sores. Go ahead.
And his hands make whole.
Go ahead.
It says, "He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles."
There you go. That's Jacob's trouble.
Mm-hmm.
He shall deliver thee in 6 trouble, because Jacob's trouble is pretty much the 6th going into the 7th. Okay, go ahead.
Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
In 7, when the nuclear missiles hit, no evil shall touch the elect. That's the point. Jacob, the elect of Jacob, is going to be delivered from these things on the earth. Mm-hmm. These things are prepared for the wicked. Okay. Is there more?
I mean, yeah, there is more. But if that was all, you wanted me to read that point?
Yeah, read some more. Verse 21. or verse 20.
Con. It says, "In famine he shall redeem thee from death,
There you go. See? So when famine comes, the Most High gonna redeem us from death. Go ahead.
and in war from the power of the sword."
When the war comes, the Most High is gonna redeem us from the power of the sword. Okay, the missile or the gun, whatever it may be. Go ahead.
"Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue,
Uh-huh.
neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh."
So the elect are gonna have a different spirit, starting with the men. They're gonna have it's gonna be the men. This is really speaking about the men. Okay, the men of the Most High are gonna have a different spirit on them. Okay, go ahead.
It says, "For thou shalt be," oh Salat, at
Verse 22.
destruction and famine thou shalt laugh,
Uh-huh.
neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Come on, man. That's heavy, man. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. So when all this
Mm-hmm.
destruction is coming on the earth, we're gonna be in a different Lord's will. We are that number, we're gonna be in a different spirit. Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. It says, "For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall dwell in peace, and thou shalt visit and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shalt not sin." It says, "Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thine offspring as the grass of the earth. Thou shalt come to thy grave in a full age, like as a shock of corn cometh in his season. Lo, this we have searched it, so it is. Hear it, and know thou it for thy good."
There we go, brother. If
Yeah,
you
that's
got anything else?
hey, that was hey, you know, we pretty much Lord's will was edifying to the elect, man. I feel like we
Lord's
hit the
will.
point.
Hey, shalom to
Hit
the
the
elect.
points. Shalom.